Today we are going to paint something, as usual. But what? I had a look at some minis from Irrbloss. I had some look at some wood elves. And I had a look at some orcs in a carriage. I decided to go for Irrbloss. Now I know this is not Games Workshop, so it probably will be a lot less views, but I love these miniatures. So they are ducks. I'm not sure about outside Sweden, but in Sweden ducks have a a dear history in role-playing games. In a game that was kind of inspired by Dungeons and Dragons in Sweden, where one of the races you could play was ducks, and I thought these guys were dead cool. So I've kind of removed some of them from the video. One of these pirates. Which one? I don't know. I just love these miniatures. But I would think maybe we should go for the one with the sword. I'm not sure if I've got enough white paint, because I want him to be bright, but I guess I'll have to do some extra layers, really. And the colors I was planning to use is 2 thin coats. I'm not sure if all the colors are visible in screen. Doesn't really matter because you're watching them from above. I got the first Kickstarter set, and they are really solid, good colors. And then I bought like 10 or 15 more, and I think I need to sort the colors slightly before we start. But anyway, I'll sort them and then we'll start painting. Also in this video I'm going to start the test of Vinci Nova brushes. They are synthetic brushes, not Kolinsky brushes. But I don't know, I've seen them in a few videos and I thought, why not try them and see how long it takes before they start bending. I hope it takes a long time. I'm going to try to take care of them, but you never know. So you get 5 brushes in the size of, I have no idea if it's not listed here. We'll need to open it. That's the way we do it around here. And I'm trying, oh yeah. This is going really good. This is going really well. Get out. All of you. All of you. It's a 10-0. It's a 3-0. It's a 5-0. It's a 2. And it's a 0. So, what is the price for this set of 5 brushes? It's around 20 euros, which should be roughly the same in pounds and not far away in US dollars as well. So, the first thing I'm gonna paint is his jacket, or whatever you want to call this. I chose this one, Scarab Red, but on the palette it looks almost slightly metallic. I was thinking I'm going to use darker shades of the colors I want to use and then highlight them, but this looks like lipstick. I'm not sure this is not the way to go. Why red metallic? I do not understand it. Alright, so I picked out another one, Sanguine Scarlet. I've used this before. It's not metallic. So let's redo this step, or whatever you want to say. Very lipsticky. Who the heck has any use for this color? The previous color, that is. Not the Sanguine Red. As I think I said, my plan was to use some dark base coat for all the colors and then highlight. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Anyway, there you can see it. Now I'll continue doing his coat, and then we'll see what we'll do next. So this is 2 layers of the Sanguine Red. So far so good. I might do another layer. I wish I had been more plentiful with the white coat on top. But now we're gonna paint the pants. I'm gonna use Vivian Green. It's a really dark green from 2 thin coats. I'm trying to keep the Mini in the center of the camera. I think I'll need to go over him with red one more time. Maybe. The brush is really holding up well so far, but on the other hand I've only used it for 2 colors. So it might start behaving like a regular synthetic brush soon. I plan I'm going to use 2 different browns. Boarhide for the shoes and bootstrap brown for the belt. Or belts, maybe it's more than one. No, it's one. I think it's one. I think we'll start with the shoes. Indeed, will do. Still think the red could be a little bit more intense, but maybe we'll maybe we'll fix that with highlights later on. Maybe we can shine or make it shine. So that is the brown for the boots. It's a lot less red than I thought it would be. It looks more like red brown. Well, it's a little bit red maybe, but it's not that red. This seems to be a very bright brown, but I'm guessing we'll use some shading of some kind to to do what? To do what you do with shades. Shade it. I'm so funny. I was thinking, how the heck does duck really look? Because, I mean, you don't study ducks in detail. So I'm thinking, should it go gray with some white highlights? I mean, you don't see that much of him. You have the face, which is mainly eyes, beak, and a beard, which is kind of funny. I guess the beak will be orange. I've already plucked this out. Fanatic orange. And then we have the hands, which no real duck have. I'm guessing I'll use the Trooper White for his hands and what you can see of the face. We'll just go from there. I mean, there are some ducks that has lots of colors, I think. I don't know the name of them. I have no idea. I'm not an ornithologist in any sense, even if I think birds can be quite cool. But yeah, it's very bright, even though it's not the brightest white, I think. Well, it's not shaded or anything, but it looks so out of place, so I had to Google ducks. And apparently there are many kind of ducks. Look at this one. Is that a duck? A mallard? But this is also a mallard. I've seen this kind of duck before. Green head, brown black wings, grey body, brown red maybe. In this case I would paint the face green and the hands brown, black, white, grey. If you paint his face greenish, blackish, and his beard in a red-brown, maybe that could be cool. And then his hands, I could use the white as a base and then dot in some, here it looks like grey, black, but it's not much of his face that is visible, just a small, but he has a, oh, I haven't seen, he has a rag over one eye, so there you don't see any green. It's just a very small area right here. So now I'm gonna paint Doom Death black. It's gonna be his cap or his hat and the eye. And as you can see, I've painted his face green. We're gonna go with that, I think. So, but now it's the hat, the pirate hat. I guess I don't need to talk all the time, right? We can listen to some music and watch me paint the hat. Today it's Saturday and you can have a beer or two, and the beer of choice is Guinness Draught Stout. Let's hear the lovely noise of... Didn't sound as much as it usually do. Anyway, that's gonna put a golden line to my painting session. And what are we going to do? I was thinking about the duck's face. Actually, whilst mixing, I tried this instead, Vivid Green, which is the original paint that I painted on the duck. You can see I've made a little blink in his eye as well. I have no idea how this will come out, but we can try it. You can always try it. It seems to be very bright. I think almost too bright. I'm gonna mix in a little bit more green. Still very bright, but maybe a little bit more green. I'm so very confused. I'm not sure if I should be happy with it or if I should be displeased. Surely makes him less vibrant or less shiny. Maybe some darker green in the back here. Or maybe that can work. It looks like a duck. It looks like a duck. I'm gonna paint his beak with Fanatic Orange. And as usual, I'll start off painting and then I'll shut down the camera. I think it will need more than one layer for sure. It's a bit transparent, you could say. So I've done some fixes on the duck and I've caused some misses that will need fixes later on. But now I'm gonna paint some details and I'm gonna paint them with Halloum Gold. Is that how we pronounce it? Halloum? Halloum. Halloum. I don't know. But I'm also thinking about these folds on his jacket. Maybe I should just keep them red as well and then do the buttons gold. That is absolutely not my intention. I don't think I've tried this gold, Halloum Gold, before, but it looks great on the palette. I was thinking I'm gonna do all the details that are suitable with gold will be gold, the same gold color. Having a look at the work so far, it's starting to look like something, I think. The beard is the same color as the shoes, and that color is boar hide. Gonna do some highlights on that further on. Gold details are mainly done. I need some fixing up around the places where I missed some. Then I'm not sure about if that's a skirt or a belt. It kind of looks like both. Can I get some light? Yes. So this is a dark metal color, plate armor. I'm guessing I'll do some highlights after applying this. Okay, so I've highlighted the beak of the duck and I've done some fixes up. I'm still not sure about the hands. I've done some brown on top of the white. So it's time to do some washes, and I'm starting off with 2 thin coats, Oblivion Black Wash. I'm not too familiar with the 2 thin coats washes, but I think this is like non-oil. I am not pleased with the hands, but how the heck do you paint the hands of a duck when ducks don't have hands? I have no idea. We have 2 more washes, and it's Battle Mud Wash, which I think is Agrax Earthshade, and Sepia Wash, Archaic Sepia Wash. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the bottles, oops, there so you can see. One is a lot more brown than the other one, and that's for sure. We are actually closing in on the end of this video, painting a duck from Irrbloss miniatures. Now I'm gonna paint the rim black, and I already know what stuff I'm gonna use to base him. And I don't think it will not be as dusty as it has been previously. So I'm thinking I can paint the rim without any problems. And while he is drying up somewhat, the basing material I'm going to use is Base Ready Tropical Beach. I don't think I've ever used this. It's been residing in this container since I got it. But I mean, he's a pirate, and this is a tropical beach. Yeah, I guess that should work. So one thing I should have made sure that I haven't is I should have covered that hole before I started the basing. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and try to just pour glue and see if... I don't know. I have no idea if this will work, but we'll have to try it. You'll never know until you tried it. Between the legs. And then I think you can just kind of dip him. Maybe, no, I'll do that. There he is, in the sand. Apparently, I was wrong. It is dusty. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you did, I don't know if you did, maybe you didn't. Then thank you anyway for watching. So this was a miniature from Irrbloss Miniatures. I'll print the name of the mini on screen. I don't remember it currently. A pirate duck. Has a strong, what do you say, strong history in Swedish role-playing games, where you could play ducks in one of the classic games. But anyway, fun to paint, very small but still fun to paint, and I think it came out quite nicely, actually, even if I had some problems with the hands. But that's just the way it is. So again, thank you for watching, hope you liked the video. If you do, please do subscribe. It would be fun if we could get up the number of subscribers. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed. It has not gone unnoticed, I'll tell you that. So fun to see that people like what I'm doing. I absolutely feel like no pro. I just find it very relaxing and fun to paint miniatures, and that's the whole reason why I'm doing it. So once again, thank you. Now I've said that 3 times. Maybe that's 1 time too many, but I don't know. You can't say thank you too many times. But as said, hope you liked the video, and I'll hope to see you in the next video. So until then, paint within the lines. I have no tag, I have no end tag. Just be well, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you again. That was the 4th time. And yeah, just be well. Goodbye.